I'm organizing an event, and it's happening, across the U.S. So whether you're, in Stevensville, Montana, or you're somewhere else, there is a March for Universal Basic Income coming up on the 26th. And so originally I was part of an email chain that tried to get this going in New York. And first I saw March for Universal Basic Income, I'm on board. And then I was like, oh, I can't travel to New York. And then I started thinking about it, like this movement needs to happen where I live. So this is, where I live is a conservative county in a red state, and, there's all of these physical things that you see. So you see mega hats, you see build a wall signs, you see the Confederate flag being and all of these other things that kind of make this reality tangible for people, and it can be kind of a dark place. I'm not saying right, wrong, or indifferent, whether all of those things are, the people that do those things believe in them, right? I think Andrew Yang is an option for those people, but we will see. So what I want to do is actually put it on Main Street, put it on Main Street in conservative towns all across this nation. If maybe you're just discovering who Andrew Yang is, maybe you've done the research and discovered, hey, this guy's got a lot of content out there and he always makes sense. Maybe this could happen, but you're afraid to hope, I think differently. Like, hope is great, but we've all been disappointed before. But we have the ability to give this thing traction to make it really work. If you look at it, Andrew Yang is doing really good when you think about how his campaign, like per dollar, he's the people that love him on the internet. It's a swell, and it's like a fire that's starting that's going to get bigger. And so, what I would say is be part of that change. Whether you're, a fiscal conservative or a socialist, this idea works for you. So it's a concept where you are the shareholder of the biggest economy in the world, and it could be a model for democracies going forward, but whether you believe it or not, Andrew Yang is still a great person. And I think that he would make the best decisions based off of the information available. But universal basic income in a town like Stevensville would be like $1.9 million into the local economy every month. And then if you think about what that would do to Main Street businesses, to so there's a deterioration that happens in small towns. And if you live in one, I'm sure you see it. So here we compete with people that don't live here. So they're either seasonally living here, or they work in Missoula, which is a bigger economy, and then they travel out here for lower. So our rents are nearly as high as living in an area with a lot more job opportunity, and the value of the community just whittles away, and it erodes, and it goes through cycles. A lot of the cycles are based off of housing in general, but there isn't a whole lot of stability in the economy. It's just kind of like this depressed state that never really improves. So this could be one of the biggest things that happens to your churches, to your schools, to you, all this other stuff. So it's enough on its own to get involved. Please do come down. It's on the 26th between 11